The following Defending Our America episode is presented without commercial interruption by Sig Sauer.
The average kid spends more time in a classroom than he does with his family. I don't know why the general public isn't, instead of screaming for gun rights and getting rid of the guns, why they're not screaming for the teachers to carry a gun. Why are you not doing what you can to protect my students?
The next guy's popping up, whether he's in a school or he's in a McDonald's, he's in a mall, or he's in a Walmart. It's going to happen again soon because people in their heart and mind want to do these things. It gets them that 15 minutes of fame.
The problem is we have bad guys that think they can just go wherever, and they know our schools are our soft spots. So when we as a society say we're done, we are done with you type of people, and here's how we're going to deal with you, that's when the problem's going to stop.
If the formula is as soon as there's force against them, they kill themselves.
It doesn't necessarily have to be 100% effective force.
It has to be the
threat of force immediate.
Right. You want to change the focus of what their attention is.
These types of incidents happen, and they're all tragic, but the fact that they happen means they're going to continue to happen unless we take steps to prevent them. And in my mind, the only way to do that is to either have police officers assigned in schools or to have people trained to provide the protection our schools need.
To have that, either that uniform presence or have that presence where people know that you're not just going to come in here and do what you will without some consequence.
Stationing a police officer at every school in the country, that's one school of thought, I guess, but unfortunately, that's very costly, and many municipalities don't have the staffing where they can do that.
I don't think we need to have police officers or military in the school, but if you got a bunch of retired cops or a bunch of retired military or a bunch of off-duty personnel that are willing to volunteer, then let them do it. That's, I think, the best answer. I don't think it's bringing in, federal statutes and federal rules and regulations to every school district in America. I think it's letting the people of America decide what's best for them and their locality.
After the shooting, and the whole country's going crazy about it, our school district goes out and says, if anyone has any background in these areas of security, we're starting a task force for what we're going to do to protect our kids at school. They were talking for a second about authorizing certain people in the school to be in security roles. So I sent my resume in. I've been involved in the security field for over 25 years. We have worked with the State Department, Secret Service, FBI, every single agency you can imagine on various things. I am more than qualified to train these teachers or security professionals. If people pay us a lot of money to come in and train, I'll come in and train anyone you want for free. No thanks, no thanks, yeah, no thanks. Well, why not?
Image.
It's a lot of that. It's, oh wait, you train killers. You do this. We don't even want you associated with us. Meanwhile, you guys are protecting our children. People who do not work in the security field, people who don't have a strategic bone in their body, and they're making decisions on how to secure that facility. We have an entire program that we've built that could be implemented in any school in the country. But that program is not going to get seen by anyone if we never get a chance to get involved with the training.
They don't want parents to get mad. They don't want to have to deal with school boards. They don't want to have to put out there why they're doing this, and they don't want it to seem like their school is a problem.
They need to be educated on the realities of what can happen. The understanding of what is possible has to increase. The wishing that stuff goes away or the wishing that stuff doesn't happen is not a good plan.
Next time on Defending Our America.
The gun laws in Chicago obviously do not work. I mean, the 4th of July, there was, what, 60-something shootings on the 4th of July in Chicago.
You say banning guns will stop gun violence. You're wrong. Violence is the problem. If they're willing to ignore a law against homicide, why would they obey a law against gun possession? It's a fallacy.